Essential Air Service is a government-subsidised scheme that connects remote communities across the US.
Welcome to a super foggy Los Angeles International Airport.
This flight is operated by Southern Airways on board this little PC-12, and there was just myself and one other passenger on the flight today. This flight was pretty cool actually. We got some great views out of the window as we crossed Southern California and flew over the mountains before dropping down into Imperial, right down near the Mexican border. Imperial Airport's been serving passengers since 1943, but these days it only sees a handful of passengers every day on the Southern Airways flights to LA and Phoenix.
Thank you. Right, so next airline is Denver Air Connection. We're heading to a place called Cortez in Colorado.
And I was super excited because it was one of my favourite planes to fly on, the Swearingen Metroliner. The Metroliner only has a few seats on it, so there was an absolute ton of legroom, which was pretty cool for an hour-long flight. We headed out to the runway and I got a chance to enjoy the sound of the Metroliner engines, which is insane. We lifted off from Phoenix and made a left turn towards the northeast to get on our way to Colorado. This flight was a little bit over an hour long, but it didn't feel like too long at all before we were starting our descent into Colorado. Denver Air Connection got me into Cortez 20 minutes early, which was pretty cool.
Next flight today, we're off to a place in South Dakota called Watertown.
So this leg would be operated by the biggest plane I'd be flying on this adventure with 50 seats. This is an Embraer 145, but tonight there were just 2 people on board, me and one other person. It's about a 1 hour and 5 minute flight tonight, and it was quite a comfortable run. Because this is a 50-seater jet, they have to have a flight attendant on board, even though there were just 2 people, so we did get a snack service and an absolute run of any snacks that we wanted out of the basket. It was pretty cool, really. It got dark as we flew over South Dakota, and before long we were starting our descent into a freezing cold water town, or should I say ice town. I would rate this a 5-star flight, and it was like flying on a private jet.
This is a really nice little airport actually. Should be going on board soon. For the next leg though, over to Chicago.
Hello again, good morning. So this is the same plane that arrived into Watertown with me on board from Denver. Before we could go anywhere though, we had to go and get de-iced. The plane had been sitting outside in minus 20-degree temperatures all night, so the plane had frozen up quite badly. That didn't take too long though, and pretty soon we were on our way.